On behalf of the named defendants, I move for the convictions to be entered in 1961 be vacated, and the court to issue an order affirming for good cause shown that justice and equity demand the motion be granted.
On January 31st, 1961, 10 students from Friendship College marched down to Main Street to take a seat at the McCrory's Five and Dine lunch counter. They did this knowing that the McCrory's lunch counter was a segregated whites-only lunch counter. They did this for the sole purpose of laying themselves before the conscience of the community and putting their very freedom at stake to make the point that the segregated lunch counters in Rock Hill and across the South were wrong, and that the policies and laws that supported these segregated counters and other segregated facilities, public facilities in the South, were wrong, and that something needed to change. But upon sitting down, almost immediately, they were seized by law enforcement officers, taken out of the diner, placed under arrest for trespassing. The record is abundantly clear. There is only one reason these men were arrested. There is only one reason that they were charged and convicted for trespassing, and that is because they were black.
We cannot rewrite history, but we can write history. Now, as to the Friendship 9, is the time and opportunity to do so. Now is the time to recognize that justice is not temporal, but is the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I therefore order that the defendant's motion for a new trial based on after-discovered evidence is granted. The defendant's convictions for trespassing in January of 1961 are vacated, null, void, and set aside. The record reflects no competent evidence supporting the charge of trespassing as to these defendants, so the charge is based on the arrest of the defendants at McCrory's 5, 10, and 25-cent variety store in downtown Rock Hill for trespassing are vacated and dismissed with prejudice. Today is January 28th, and I am now signing the order, and that is done. Now,
Congratulations. Thank you.